Peter, we've seen you at the forefront of protests, asking and demanding for electoral reforms, particularly with the section that, talks about transmission in real time. Now, there's been some sort of an adjustment. Are you still going to go ahead with the protest?
Definitely. In fact, at this point, it should be a national mobilization by Nigerians against elements in government who are hell-bent on subverting the will of the people. It is now clear that a section of persons in government, particularly persons in the ruling party, are doing everything to assault democracy and ensure that the will of the people do not prevail. Because what level of mischief will make a National Assembly, who should be helping to ensure that there is transparency and accountability in the electoral process, begin to argue on a position that INEC, the electoral umpire, has already concluded? The issue of electronic transmission of result and electronic technology is already foreclosed by INEC. Even as far back as 2019, you can watch and listen to videos by the outgone INEC chairman Mahmoud Yakubu, who, by the way, has been confirmed to become an ambassador today, that INEC has done all their feasibility studies and have been prepared for electronic transmission of results in real time and only needed a law to back it up. The only reason why the 10th Assembly led by Godswill Akpabio is putting a caveat is because they rely on that caveat to do whatever they need to do during the elections. INEC has presented a budget of over 800 billion, and according to that budget, they have earmarked about 200 billion for electronic technology. I beg Nigerians in the name of God, what technology is INEC preparing for with 200 billion? If the Senate President does not believe in the capacity of our Nigerian telcos, MTN and all of them, INEC should immediately go into a partnership with Starlink. We have about 177,000 polling units across Nigeria. A deal to provide Starlink in real time in all polling units will take less than 100 billion. Because as far as 2027 is concerned, we will not leave transmission of result to the discretion of INEC. It was the same issue that caused the glitches in 2023. Until date, we do not have an explanation to what caused the glitch. So we will not allow the 10th Assembly to ensure that they capture and begin to take Nigeria hostage with a clause that will only aid and sustain electoral malpractice and rigging. And just as Comrade Showore said, India, a country that has more than 300 million registered voters, do not only do electronic transmission, they do electronic voting. The voting population in India is almost more than the total number of persons in Nigeria. And we are saying that this issue is already concluded by INEC. Why is the